In this video we're going to look at Seattle Sockeye moving the disc quickly against Chicago Machine in the final of US Nationals 2019. From a static disc, Sockeye complete 4 passes in 12 seconds to move the disc 30 yards into the end zone. First let's take a look at Ben Snell for Sockeye, who starts with the disc in his hands. After throwing, he aims up the line and he fakes at speed, which puts Joe White on the floor. He's unable to capitalise immediately on this because there's a poaching defender, so he backs off and gives his teammates some space. His next move is aimed at a lateral pass, which Joe White has to respect, but because the disc is moving so quickly, it's already gone up the line by the time he's put a few steps in. Joe White is still playing D as if the disc was still in the guy's hand, so this gives Snell a fraction of a second of advantage and he hits the line again. Now he's right on the end zone line with Chen in front of him and he's able to hit him with a short pass. Let's have a look at where this poaching defender, Zay Rankin, comes from. He creeps away from the stack into the open side underspace. There's another Sockeye player off the edge of the screen who comes into view now. If John Randolph looked immediately towards this option, it might be hittable, but there is a Chicago defender taking a look at it. As Rankin sees Joe White getting turned and falling, he pushes in to stop that throw, and then goes back to guarding the open side underspace. When Snell goes up the line the second time, Rankin takes a step in, just in case the throw is overthrown, in which case it will go to Rankin. But it's right to the chest, so Rankin doesn't have a bid and has to readjust, and although the distance is really small, Snell releases the disc quickly, meaning there's not enough time for Rankin to get in the way. Looking downfield now at the Sockeye player who's being poached and is free in the end zone. Yidinghow recognises this player as a threat when the disc threatens to move laterally. This is a particularly strong threat because he would end up with the disc on the opposite side of the field to where the poach is, which takes full advantage of what the poaching defender gives him. After Yidinghow commits to stop this, he points back to Chen, number 10 on Sockeye, alerting his team to the new free player, but everything's moving too quickly and it's too late to stop. There's an interesting pattern you can see with the Sockeye offense, where time after time they'll drive from behind or level with the disc down the open side. This is an aggressive move which starts off with a lateral look, and it gives some rhythm to their offense. There are a few things to take away from this clip. One, it's really hard to play downfield defense when the disc is moving really quickly because you don't know the disc position all the time. 2, Machine's poach in the lane, it works pretty well against Sockeye's continual driving down that open side. However, this poach creates dangerous threats elsewhere on the field which the offense can potentially hit. And to cover those threats, the rest of the defensive team need really good communication with that poach. If you want to know when my next video on this match comes out, then make sure you click on the bell for notifications. Hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you again soon. Play calling